Hello, everyone, and welcome here to Canadian Tire Motorsports Park for qualifying for the Canadian Tire 255. Of course, here at Canadian Tire, the the last road course race of the season, and yeah, we're in Canada. First off, it'll be Joey Hightowers. This will be the last race where only the 3 people in the race lane drivers will make it. Only 3. Coming from Scott front of. Yeah, we're at Canadian Tire for the first race of the round of 8. As the championship battle rages on, just 3 more races until we go to Homestead. But yeah, so that's only. So that's this week and next week. No, it's 3 more weeks actually. So because we have Canadian Tire this week, next race, and the race after that, and then Homestead is gonna be one final week, of course. Anyway, former Otts getting ready to start his first lap time here in Canada. In fact, Ricky Raceway is also in Canada. Didn't really mention that though, so this is the only time. It's definitely not the only time we went to Canada. But yeah, I think I'll talk more about how the chase is going when we get into full field qualifying here. As I believe everybody should be able to put down at least 1 lap time. Like I said, it's only top 3 today, since this will be Michael Anderson's last start this season. In Canada. Very big. Yeah, slide through the S's. And former Otts and Joey Hightower will set down lap times of to the line. They passed it. We'll keep track of where the line is. 1 minute 15 for Hightower, 1 minute 16 for Otts. Couple hundredths off, tenths off, couple tenths off. Also, I need to keep track where the start finish line is, right there, I believe. Keep that in mind. Okay, I believe everybody is on track. Luke Rakowski sets down at 1:15.9 right there. Minute 15.9. Pretty sure that turn right there is the sharpest turn we have in the series. So, that's something. Yeah, Canadian Tire is an interesting track. Forgot how long it is. I think it's over 2 miles at least. Sit down the lap time here. Otts, can he improve at all as he fell on the top 3? He will push Perkowski out. So looks like Alex Hamilton coming to complete his first lap time here. He puts down a 16.5. Riley Spurley jumps to the top of the board with a 15.580. And everyone has to sit down a lap time now. In your top 3 right now, top 3 that would make the race. Riley Spurley, Derek Hamill, and Luke Rakowski. We get overtime. their overtime's longer here because of how long the track is. Going through the corners. Gonna set down. These two are gonna set down lap times. Still Hamill, Swirly Tube, and Perkowski in the top three. The entire interesting track to see how much they go all over the place here. A couple hills. And that's it. So, I believe, yeah, Riley Swirly Tube, Derek Hamill, and Jacob Rose will make the race. Rose sneaks in there at the end, knocking Perkowski out. So, yeah, Swirly Tube, Hamill, and Rose are going to be competing. Gonna make it into the full race at Canadian Tire, and I'll see you for a full field qualifying. Alright, so welcome back here to Canadian Tire Motorsports Park now for full field 10-minute qualifying to see who will get the pole here at in the first race of the round of 8 in the chase. Of course, as I'll be talk about the chase situation a bit more now. First person off. Looks like it will be Roger Ray. No, it's going to be here. Oliver Alonso be the first person off. Here, like I said, final road first race of the season. There are 4 drivers that are eliminated in the round of 12. Were very surprising. Eric Monaco, Luke Rainey, Jay Jefferson, and Alexander Rowe. That's 3 Powers Racing cars. Rowe was the most consistent driver all season, the points leader coming into the chase. Rainey, he's the winningest driver with 5 wins this season. Just no luck. Some of them. Monaco got involved in a wreck early. He ended up wrecking Rowe, got involved with Rowe. And that collected Jefferson. Rainey was also involved in a wreck as well. Just the way things worked. Just the way things worked. Rowe ended up dropping below the cut right at the end. There's Oliver Alonso going to start for that time here, but apparently off camera there's a pretty big fight between the Powers Racing guys, most of them. Except for like Junior Ramos, I think, and Monaco's crew. Yeah, I don't know about that. Like I said, off camera. But yeah. Some controversy there between Caleb Campbell Motorsports, Eric Monaco, Powers Racing. But anyway, Sergio Alonso, he started his first lap time. He's going to get through it. He probably doesn't like having this 21 car in front of him. Remember, it is pretty hard to pass here at road courses, but they might be able to see a pass. I don't know if this turns a right-hander or a left-hander. So it's a left-hander. No, it's a right-hander, and yeah, that's one way to pass here. Like that. final quarters. Until these cars can get pretty loose here. Also sets out to 115.4, but we got a lot of people with faster lap times. Brewer Barrel set down on 114.9. But Julius Anderson, he jumps to the top of the board. Just gonna hold that for now. And yeah, like I said, so your chase field, your 8 drivers that are going to be competing, trying to get into that final 4, trying to make it to Homestead, are Quentin Moore, Gina Ramos, Caleb. Hold on, Quentin Moore, Gina Ramos, Caleb Campbell, Jake Hoover, Johnny Gardner, Joshua Sim, and Keith Scott, and last person, Nick Smith. Those are your 8 drivers that will be feeding here, and if any of them get the pole, that's a pretty good advantage for them. As starting on the pole, you just want to start up front here at these road courses. So if you start on the pole, you got a pretty high chance of winning. But whoa, contact! Oh, jeez, big contact right now. I'm surprised I caught that on camera right there. Big contact between Tyler Lyman and Ben Crouch. Most of them not chasers, and that 92 car was destroyed. Igor jumps to the top of the board. Now, I don't know why he didn't take it down pit road. It was right there. Let's take a look at that again. Big contact. 9 got up on his side. Looks like they're just getting too tight. And yeah, just contact and then head on to the tire barrier. I don't know why I said that. So like the tire barrier. Head on to the tire barrier. Up on his side is Ben Crouch, and Lyman got air. It's looking at real time again. Guys are going to have to go to the backup, but they don't have to go to the rear of the field because this isn't like actual NASCAR. Ouch. Ben, ouch. Sorry. So pit road. There's Johnny Gardner, Joshua Sim, 2 chasers, or 2 teammates as well. It's Gardner and Sim. And what I find surprising is that all 3 of the drivers that made it in on wins alone. I mean, not wins alone. All 3 drivers that made it in by consistency and not winning, or have all made it into the round of 8. Those 3 being Johnny Gardner, Joshua Sim, and Keith Scott. Brad Stover, he jumps to the top board. Right behind him, Michael Anderson, in his final start this season. Anderson looking for a good run. Did get the win at Hillside, so we can say he's a winner. Keep an eye on these guys. It's the most dangerous part of the track, it would seem. These guys being too wide. Usually, don't see the most passes. I think it is pretty hard to pass here, but Keith Scott, he jumps up to 3rd. He's now the highest chaser. And Brad Stover, last race's winner, he got a 2nd win in the chase despite not being a chaser last race. He won at Daytona. He won twice in the previous round at Daytona, and then he won at Atlanta last race. Keith Scott right now in 3rd fastest. He is the highest chaser. Ben Crouch has yet to set down lap time. And in your lowest chaser is Nick Smith. How's that 31 team wants? I was talking about how they're upping their game. I guess they don't have the much speed here, but that was really up their game is that 08 team. So we've had a battle here between the 29 and the 21 for a while. They're going back and forth. We're going the dangerous part again. Sliding up, he's gonna clear him. Rogers gets hit Ray again. I can't say his position. I think the lineman made it to pit road. Let's go on board with Luke Rady for lap. The winningest driver, no longer in the chase. Hey. That really shocked me because I honestly thought Rowe and Rain were going to make it to the final four, and I thought Jefferson, Monaco could make it there too. Happened. Luke Rady currently 9th fastest. Derek Hamill, he jumps up to the 2nd position. Hamill, one of the pretty good road racer. He won at Old Spice, but he is a race-winning driver. He did race his way in though today. And he became the 2nd race-winning driver to win when he got the win at Old Spice earlier this season. We're coming close to the end of this qualifying session. It looks like Brad Stover looking to get his 3rd win, which would be absolutely insane for that 55 team. I don't know what they did to that 55 car, but Stover has just found an incredible speed, and he's been able to take advantage of it. That team just going for wins, and they're getting wins. And, hey, starting on pole, they might be able to get a win in Canada. That would be the 4th consecutive race won by Tyco Racing. They are to get the win. And, getting the pole really helps you out. I think twice that's not last time. Helps out since, it's hard to pass at most of these road courses. Can't say anything is certain. That would just be amazing for the 55 team. Sorry, surprised at the fact they got 2 wins. Now they could get 3. That'd be something. That'd be the 5th win for Tyco Racing, 6th if you count the All-Star race, which was won by Keith Scott. Which they might have just started using that All-Star race money. Keith Scott 4th fastest right now. Igor Brito 7th fastest. Lyman, the only person who's basically had problems. Basically the only person that had problems at that team. It's an interesting race. Still forget his 3rd win, 2nd consecutive. Whatever they put on the 55 car, they should have put it on the 08 car. He's the one to chase. They probably got better setups or something. Stover might be taking the most advantage of that. Scott has definitely stepped up the game as well. He's been getting a lot more consistent. He might be a dark horse for the championship. He can keep it up to Homestead. Look down here, Nick Smith still the lowest chaser in 38th. That is not what that 31 team wants. You see Derek, qualifying just ended. Derek Hamill, I was about to say that Derek Hamill was 2nd, but Brad Stover, he's going to get his 1st pole, looking to get his 3rd one and 2nd consecutive. He is not even a chaser, but Tyco Racing, they found something. Derek Hamill qualifies 2nd. Michael Anderson in his final start this season, he'll qualify 3rd. Maybe he can get the win. Keith Scott, your highest chaser in 4th. Johnny Gardner, Josh Sim, 5th and 6th. Both chasers. Igor Barreto, Michael Canto, Luke Rainey, and Julius Anderson rounds out the top 10. It's going to be an interesting race here. Canadian Tire lowest chaser Nick Smith. That's not what he wants in 38th. As we look up here, Caleb Campbell, he's also back there. Not what he wants. He's not. I don't think he's the best road racer. Can't believe Rose out of the chase. And you look farther up, Quentin Moore, I believe he's the second lowest than Jake Hoover. I think I might have missed a couple people. I don't know. Well, yeah, that's it. Brad Silver is gonna get the pole here, Canadian Tire. And yeah, see you tomorrow for the first race of the round of 8 in the chase. The third round. Gonna be interesting. The last road race of the season. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for the Canadian Tire 255 or 225. I don't remember. See you then.